Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into something that's super important, but maybe doesn't get talked about enough in our day-to-day lives: social and emotional learning, or SEL. Now, I know what you might be thinking, ugh, another school-sounding acronym. But stick with me, because this stuff is basically a superpower for navigating life, especially during these teen years, which, let's be real, can feel like a total roller coaster. So, what exactly is SEL? Think of it as your personal toolkit for understanding yourself, getting along with others, and making smart decisions. It's not about grades or tests, it's about building the skills to handle stress, build strong friendships, and figure out who you are and what you want in life. We're talking about 5 core areas: self-awareness, self-management, social awareness, relationship skills, and responsible decision-making. Today, we're going to unpack these and give you some real practical ways to level up your own SEL game. Let's start with the foundation: self-awareness. This is all about knowing yourself, inside and out. It's about understanding your emotions, your strengths, and your weaknesses. It's asking yourself, why do I feel this way? Or, what am I really good at? A great way to build self-awareness is through journaling. You don't have to write a novel every day. Just take 5 minutes to jot down what happened, how it made you feel, and why you think you felt that way. It's like having a conversation with yourself. For example, maybe you got a bad grade and felt really angry. Journaling might help you realize the anger wasn't just about the grade, but about feeling like you disappointed your parents. Recognizing that root cause is a huge first step. Another simple trick is the emotional check-in. A few times a day, just pause and ask yourself, on a scale of 1 to 10, how am I feeling right now? Name the emotion. Is it excitement, anxiety, boredom? Just noticing and naming it gives you power over it. It stops the emotion from just being this big, confusing storm inside you. Once you're aware of your emotions, the next step is self-management. This is where coping skills come in. Self-management is about handling those emotions in a healthy way. It is the difference between snapping at your friend when you're stressed versus taking a deep breath and explaining you need a minute. Stress, pressure, frustration, these are all normal parts of life. The goal isn't to never feel them, it's to know what to do when you do. One of the most powerful and simple coping skills is mindful breathing. When you feel overwhelmed, try the 4 to 7 to 8 technique. Breathe in through your nose for 4 seconds, hold your breath for 7 seconds, and then exhale slowly through your mouth for 8 seconds. Do this a few times. It sends a signal to your nervous system to calm down. It literally changes your body's chemistry. Another great tool is creating a calm down kit. This could be a playlist of your favorite chill songs, a stress ball, a comforting scent like lavender, or a link to a funny video that always makes you laugh. When you feel that wave of stress coming, you have your go-to toolkit ready to help you ride it out instead of getting swept away. It's about being prepared. Okay, so we've looked inward. Now let's look outward to social awareness. This is about empathy, understanding things from other people's perspectives. It's seeing the world through someone else's eyes, even if you don't agree with them. In a world full of social media and online arguments, empathy is more crucial than ever. A great way to practice this is by becoming an active listener. When a friend is talking to you, are you really listening, or are you just waiting for your turn to speak? Next time, try to truly hear them. Put your phone away, make eye contact, and ask clarifying questions like, so, it sounds like you felt really left out when that happened. Is that right? This shows you're not just hearing words, you're understanding their feelings. Another way to build social awareness is to step outside your bubble. Read a book, watch a documentary, or follow a creator from a background completely different from your own. Try to understand their experiences and challenges. It broadens your perspective and makes you a more compassionate person. That leads us directly into relationship skills. This is where you put your awareness and empathy into action to build and maintain healthy relationships. This covers everything from clear communication to teamwork and knowing how to resolve conflicts peacefully. One of the biggest game changers in any relationship is learning to use I statements. Instead of saying, You always ignore me when your other friends are around, which can sound like an attack. Try, I feel hurt and a bit left out when we're in a group, and I don't get a chance to talk to you. See the difference? The first one blames, the second one expresses your feelings without putting the other person on the defensive. It opens the door for a real conversation. Another key skill is knowing how to set boundaries. It's okay to say no. It's okay to say, I need some space right now, or I'm not comfortable talking about that. Healthy relationships are built on mutual respect, and that includes respecting each other's boundaries. It's not about being mean, it's about being honest and taking care of your own well-being. Finally, all these skills come together in responsible decision-making. Life is a series of choices, from small ones, like what to wear, to huge ones, like what you want to do after high school. Being a responsible decision maker means thinking about the consequences of your actions, for yourself and for others. A simple but effective model for this is the STOP method. S. Stop. Before you react or make a quick decision, just pause. T. Think. What are your options? What are the potential outcomes, both good and bad? Who might be affected by your choice? O. Other perspectives. How would your parents, a trusted teacher, or your future self view this decision? P. Proceed. After thinking it through, choose the best path forward. Let's say your friends are pressuring you to skip class. Stop. Think about the consequences. You'll miss the lesson, you might get in trouble, and it could affect your grade. Consider other perspectives. What would your future self, who wants to get into a good college, think? Then, you can proceed with a choice that aligns with your values and goals, like saying, nah, I'm going to head to class, let's catch up later. This process helps you move from reacting on impulse to responding with intention. It's also really important to remember that nobody gets this right 100% of the time. We all make mistakes. We all have moments where we lose our cool or say the wrong thing. The point of SEL isn't to be perfect. It's about having the awareness to recognize when you've messed up, the skills to manage the fallout, and the compassion to forgive yourself and others, and then try to do better next time. It's a journey of growth, not a destination. And if you ever feel like these emotions are just too big to handle on your own, please talk to someone. A parent, a school counselor, a therapist, or a trusted friend. There are amazing people and resources out there ready to help. Seeking help is a sign of incredible strength, not weakness. So, that's our deep dive into social and emotional learning. It's your personal toolkit for building a happier, healthier, and more connected life. Start small. Pick one thing we talked about today. Maybe journaling, or the 4-7-8 breath, or trying an I statement, and give it a go this week. See how it feels. These small habits are what build into life-changing skills over time. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today and exploring this topic. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and let me know in the comments which of these skills you're most excited to work on. And of course, if you want more content like this to help you navigate your teen years, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. It means the world to me. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!